Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Jordan, and we got to talk about Alaska. This place is insane. We're talking massive mountains, glaciers that'll blow your mind, wildlife you won't believe. I'm talking about a trip that is going to change the way you see nature. If you've ever thought about going to Alaska, stop thinking and just book the trip. And if you've never thought about it, this video is going to change that. This is your guide to the absolute must-see spots in the last frontier. Let's do it. Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on an incredible journey through the breathtaking landscapes of Alaska. Get ready to explore some of the most stunning places this beautiful state has to offer. First up, Denali National Park. This place is a true gem in the heart of Alaska, a destination that promises adventure and awe at every turn. 6 million acres of pure wilderness, 6 million. Imagine that for a second. It's like stepping into a world untouched by time, where nature reigns supreme. You're going to feel small here, but in the best way possible. The vastness of the landscape makes you appreciate the grandeur of nature. The star of the show is obviously Denali itself, the tallest mountain in North America. Standing at 20,310 feet, it's a sight that commands respect and admiration. Pictures don't do it justice. You have to see it with your own eyes to truly grasp its majesty. Seeing it rise up from the land, piercing the clouds, it's just different. It's like the mountain is touching the sky. A natural wonder that leaves you speechless. And the wildlife? Forget about it. Denali is home to some of the most incredible creatures you'll ever see. We're talking grizzly bears just roaming around, caribou herds moving gracefully across the plains, maybe even a lynx or a wolf if you're lucky. These animals are the true residents of this park, and seeing them in their natural habitat is a privilege. Bring your binoculars and your zoom lens, trust me. You won't want to miss a single moment of this wildlife spectacle. We spent a full day driving the park road, and it was insane. The road itself is an adventure, winding through some of the most stunning scenery you'll ever encounter. Every turn was another picture-perfect view. Mountains, valleys, rivers, it was like driving through a postcard. Seriously, I took like 1,000 photos and I don't regret a single one. Each shot was a memory captured, a moment frozen in time. If you're into hiking, there are trails for every level. From easy walks to challenging climbs, there's something for everyone. We did a pretty challenging one, and the views from the top were unreal. It was tough, but the reward was worth every step. Just a heads up. You've got to be bear aware in Denali. This is their home and we are the visitors. Bring your spray, make some noise on the trails, and keep your distance from any wildlife. Safety first, people. Respect the animals and their space, and you'll have an unforgettable experience. Next up, we're heading south to Kenai Fjords National Park, a place where nature's raw power and beauty are on full display. Get ready for some serious water action. The park is known for its dramatic seascapes and the relentless force of the ocean. This place is all about glaciers carving their way through mountains, creating these narrow inlets called fjords. These fjords are like nature's masterpieces, sculpted over millennia. It's like something out of a movie. The landscapes are so cinematic, you almost expect to see mythical creatures emerging from the mist. We took a boat tour out on the water, and it was one of the highlights of the trip. The boat glided through the fjords, offering us unparalleled views of the towering cliffs and cascading waterfalls. Seeing those massive walls of ice up close, hearing the glaciers crack and groan, it was an experience I'll never forget. The sheer size and power of these glaciers are humbling. Keep an eye out for whales. The waters here are teeming with marine life, and whale watching is a must-do activity. We saw humpbacks breaching, and it was mind-blowing. These gentle giants leaping out of the water is a sight that leaves you in awe. They're just massive, graceful creatures. Watching them move through the water with such elegance is mesmerizing. We also did some kayaking in the fjords, which was a totally different perspective. Paddling through the calm waters, you feel a deep connection with nature. You're right there at water level, surrounded by these towering cliffs. It's an intimate way to experience the grandeur of the fjords. It's incredibly peaceful and awe-inspiring at the same time. The serenity of the fjords, combined with their majestic beauty, makes for an unforgettable adventure. Glacier Bay National Park, a place where the raw power of nature is on full display. This place is like stepping back in time to the Ice Age. Imagine a world covered in ice where glaciers dominate the landscape. We're talking massive glaciers, some of them over a mile thick, flowing down to the sea. These colossal ice rivers carve their way through the mountains, creating a breathtaking spectacle. It's hard to even comprehend the scale of it all. Standing next to these enormous glaciers, you feel incredibly small and humbled by the sheer magnitude of nature. We took a cruise through the park, and it was like sailing through a dream. The boat glided smoothly over the water, surrounded by towering ice formations on all sides. The air was crisp and clean, the water was this incredible shade of blue, and the glaciers were just everywhere. It felt like we had entered a different world, untouched and pristine. We even saw one carving, which is when a huge chunk of ice breaks off and crashes into the water. The sound was deafening. It echoed through the bay, a reminder of the immense power of these natural wonders. Glacier Bay is also home to a ton of marine life. The waters here are teeming with creatures, each playing a vital role in this unique ecosystem. We saw seals, sea otters, and they were so playful, darting in and out of the water, seemingly unbothered by our presence. Even a couple of puffins. These colorful birds added a splash of vibrancy to the icy landscape. And of course, there were whales everywhere, humpbacks, orcas, their majestic forms breaking the surface of the water, leaving us in awe, even a few minke whales. Each sighting was a thrilling experience, a testament to the rich biodiversity of Glacier Bay. It was like a whale watching safari. Every moment was filled with wonder and excitement, making Glacier Bay a truly unforgettable destination. All right, let's take a break from all the nature for a minute and head to Anchorage, Alaska's largest city. Don't worry, it's not all concrete and skyscrapers. Anchorage has this cool vibe where you're surrounded by mountains and wilderness, but you've still got all the amenities of a city. We spent a couple of days exploring Anchorage, and there's actually a lot to see and do. We checked out the Anchorage Museum, which has some really interesting exhibits on Alaskan history and culture. We also took a walk through Kincaid Park, which has these amazing views of the city and the Chugach Mountains, and of course you've got to try the seafood in Anchorage. We had some of the best salmon and king crab legs of our lives. Last but not least, we made our way up to Fairbanks, which is basically the gateway to the Arctic. This is where you come to experience the extremes of Alaska. We're talking 24 hours of daylight in the summer and 24 hours of darkness in the winter. We were there in the summer, so we got to experience the midnight sun, which was pretty wild. The sun would dip down towards the horizon, but never actually set. It was like time stood still. Fairbanks is also one of the best places in the world to see the northern lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis. Unfortunately, we were there during the wrong time of year, but we've heard it's an incredible sight. So there you have it, our whirlwind tour of Alaska. This place is truly one of a kind. The nature is on another level, the wildlife is incredible, and the people are incredibly friendly. If you're looking for an adventure, look no further than Alaska. I hope this video inspires you to book your own Alaskan adventure. And when you do, be sure to send me a message and let me know all about it. Until next time, peace out. Thanks for joining us on this Alaskan adventure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. See you in the next video.